Hi, welcome back to OD. Today I'm showing you the review of a small pocket pen, and it is a ENSSO pen. It comes from the United States and it is small enough to fit into this little box. So the box is a little damaged, come on the mail, so you can visit the store here in the site ensso.com. And this is it. This is a special edition that I got, and I got as a promotion, as a pre-order. It was still not being produced when I ordered it, and I got lots of discount vouchers. They had the promotion, and I got another promotion because it was I subscribed to the newsletter and lots of stuff. So this came out really inexpensive. So inside this package, I made the unboxing video some time ago. It came this pen with the clip. It was not on the pen, it was aside. Came with the clip and also with a cartridge and with two O-rings, which is nice. I think it's always nice if a pen is a cartridge pen to come with a cartridge included. So if you receive the pen, you can be immediately able to use the pen. Or imagine that you're going to a meeting and you would like to have your fountain pen, you forgot one, and you want to buy some other pen, some inexpensive pen. I think it's always nice to have a cartridge included so you can use it right away. Now, the pen is a faceted pen, which is quite interesting. It has 12 facets on the barrel and on the cap. The end of the pen is round but pointy, as you can see. It has this clip that slips in the pen, quite springy. It is a black clip. The cap clicks on place. It's not a screw cap, so when you cap the pen you may have these misaligned, but if you want you can align that, which is nice. Then you have a rubber O-ring there at the end of the pen, and then it's round again, and that is why it comes with these O-rings to replace these if you need to. So this is the outside of the pen. I have to mention that this is a special edition made of copper, and I love copper pens. Then you can uncap it, and it caps like this and uncaps just by clicking on place, and it is held on place by this other rubber O-ring. If you remove the O-rings, the cap will not stay on place, but with the O-rings it stays snugly. Then you have a completely cylindrical section with nothing on it, no lip or anything, and then you have a Bock nib, unbranded as ENSSO but branded as Bock nib, with the black coating and with a regular feed. You unscrew the barrel, it comes like this, shiny, but now it's no longer that shiny, and it comes, you can put the cartridge. I don't remember if it came with a cartridge inside and another spare cartridge there. I don't remember that. And this is it. This is how the pen works. So, about the size, the pen is really small. It is hard to write with. If you want, you can try, but the pen is really short to write with it and post it. But if you want, you can just post the cap to the back of the barrel, and it will come out and make this champagne cork stopper sound. Another interesting thing, it has the ENSSO logo engraved on the end of one of the facets, and that always lines up with the nib, which is an interesting thing. The nib is steel but with black coating. This one is a fine nib. And this is all I had to show you about the pen. It posts very securely, it caps very securely, so it will not open or unpost or anything for accident. Now, I like always to make comparisons, and I have to say that this pen has some similarities with two other pens. One of them is the Kaweco Special. It's a different pen. Okay, this one has 12 facets. This one has 8, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they have some similarities, even when you uncap them. The length of the section, oops, not like this, I forgot. The length of the section is different, but they have something in common, but the facets are different, and also one is a screw cap, and you have to screw it to post, so it's different. And this one is it reminds me of that one. Another pen that is more similar in terms of what you can expect from a pen. This one is also made of copper, but it is very tarnished now. This is a Kaweco Lilliput copper. Very comparable in size. And this is maybe a little thicker, but they are very, very comparable. Both have the optional clip that you can put or not, but one is faceted, the other one is rounded. One is all push fit, the other is screw fit, so they are different in that matter. The ENSSO is just a little bit longer, with a longer section, but both are really meant to be used posted. This one clicks in place, this one you have to screw the cap in or on, and now you have two full-sized pens to write with. And I think this is quite an interesting pen. Another pen that I would say it is similar, and it is also another copper pen, but much girthier, is the Sean Design Pocket 6. And if you look at the size of the barrel, it is of a similar size, but this one is much girthier. And when you post it, also screws the cap on the bottom of the barrel to post, you'll see that they are of almost the same length, but the Sean Design is much girthier, and it has a big number 6 nib, and those two have number 5 nibs. So this is all for the comparison with similar pens. Let's go to the comparison with our standard pens for size, which are the Parker Centennial Fold and the Lamy Safari, or the Lamy LX in this case. And you can see it is much shorter. But then when you use the Parker Centennial Fold, you will use it uncapped and unposted, of course, and the same for the Lamy Safari, but this one will have to be posted because it's too short, and when you post it to be used, you will find that it is a full-sized pen in terms of length. Very usable, but on the slimmer side, of course, because it is a pocket pen. And now let's get some paper and show you how the pen writes. And here we have the pen and the paper, and let's see how it performs. So let's post it and start. This is the ENSSO XS Minimalist Copper limited edition with a fine steel nib. The ink is Graf von Faber-Castell moss green, and the paper is the usual Rhodia dot pad. And what can I say about this pen? I would say the pen performs well, but I think that these black coated nibs have a different, at least until we wear off all the black coating on the tipping. I think they don't glide over the paper very well. They are smooth, very smooth, but they seem to get a little bit, they seem to be a little slow on the paper. The nib is quite good. You can force it to have some line variation if you want, but it's not really meant to do it. The flow is good, and you have really a fine line. If you write on reverse, it is scratchy and stops writing. About the wetness of a fine nib, not that bad in my opinion, because it is a fine nib. Fine nibs aren't that many times as wet as this one is. So this will keep up with fast writing with no problem, and it is an interesting pen. So if you're thinking which could be an interesting pen to carry on your pocket everywhere, I like the idea of a pocket pen. I like big pens like these ones, but I also like pocket pens, and this is one of the possible definitions of a really small pocket pen. This one and the Kaweco Lilliput, I think they are on the same kind of range. The Lilliput is more expensive, but it is heavier, and I think the threading will last for longer than the rubber O-rings, but in fact when these are worn you just take them and put a new one. They provide two, then you have to find the others, and it is good to go. So I think it's very simple pen, a very nice design. If you have OCD problems with alignments, you can go here and align them perfectly and align the ENSSO with the clip to be aligned all with the nib. And this is a good pen, really a nice pen. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I have to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you soon for another video. So until then, bye.